The fairy event just came out in Grow a Garden, and there's a ton of new rewards we can get from this fountain. And with everything I've figured out so far, this is going to be the best way to farm everything. Don't get scared, there's a lot of stuff behind me. I know it's going to be a lot, but if you want to farm this as efficiently as possible, this is what you're going to have to do. But really quick, if I could ask if you just hit the subscribe button. We're pushing for 20k. We're getting really close, but it's all I ask. It really means a lot to me. So if we come over to the middle, there's the fountain, and then there's the fairy over there, but that's not really important that much. It is a little bit because it will help us, but the biggest thing is the fountain. That's where we get our rewards. To get them, you have to offer plants that have a certain mutation or the glimmering mutation on a specific plant. So you come to your farm, you find wherever that plant is at. My tomatoes, they're back here. I don't have any glimmering though because no fairies have came yet, but you turn that in, it'll finish your task. You can claim your reward or choose your reward. It lets you choose from 3 different things. Every time you complete it once, you get these coins down here at the bottom left. You can then use those to either reset your quest once you're finished with all 5 levels, or come to the queen. And there's upgrades for the fairy. You can either do the glimmer multiplier, which honestly I think this is going to be the main one. I think this just makes it to how many more actual glimmer mutations go on your plants every time the event comes, and it only comes once every hour, so it's going to be kind of slow. But I do know ways to get this while the event is gone, and a bunch of ways to just maximize the amount of glimmering mutations you're getting. But these upgrades are going to be very good so that you get more, because it's going to take a while to set this up and be able to farm everything. So what you could see here, you could see what I did here. I have literally every single plant in the game down, and the only reason I have that is because you could probably guess you need every single plant to get glimmering mutation for the rewards. And we can actually come over here to the Grow a Garden wiki. There is a page for this fairy event, and you can see all of the rewards in here. So right here you can see the quests rewards by stage. The stages are right here. So this is stage 1. This is all the plants you're going to need for them. Stage 2, this is the one you're gonna need for that, and then all the way down to level number 5, and it's literally just every plant in the game. You need every single plant, so put every single plant down. And if you don't have them, you're just gonna have to keep AFKing the seed shop or sitting there every 5 minutes and just buying everything until you have everything, or you're not completely out of luck because you can still do this without having the specific plant. If I come over here to this fountain of power, that little 200 bar right there, it's not really needed if you're putting the specific plant. It just automatically completely finishes your quest and you're done. But say you're higher up and you don't have a Romanesco, since it's like the rarest plant in the game from the seed shop. I have a few plants right here that have the glimmering mutation. I think this is, I don't even know what they are, but they're obviously not tomato. Like that is obviously not a tomato. But if I unfavorite it really quick, I can come over here, I can offer the plant, and it's gonna give me points. It only gave me 5, so it's not the best. So if you don't have specific plants and you just want to farm with 1 plant so you can get a bunch, just put down all of your prismatic plants, and then I think for every 1 prismatic plant you get 10 points when you turn it in with the glimmering mutation. So it's gonna be really slow, and you're gonna need a lot more mutations. That's why I think this is just better. So after a few hours or so, you're gonna have every single thing mutated with at least 1 thing with glimmering, and you can just farm the rewards over and over and over again. And now how we can take this further and get even more mutations while the event is not even here. If I come in here to the rewards and you scroll down, I think tier 3, or no, you can get it from tier 2 as well. Right here, the enchanted eggs, an 8% chance right here. But as you get down, it's a little bit easier. I think a 30% chance for 3 of them. And inside of here, it's only a 5% chance, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get it. But this glimmering sprite, where every 12 minutes they fly to a nearby fruit and enchant it, applying the glimmering mutation. Now 12 minutes, that's kind of insane. But if you have 8 of them, because that's how many you can have, and actually you can have more than 8 now, because all the way over here at the corner of the map there is this new garden ascension where it allows you to rebirth, and in return you get these garden coins, but you lose all of your shekels. But with these shekels we can come down, right, I think it's this, the egg capacity upgrade. You can unlock 1 additional egg slot for your, oh wait, no, that's for eggs, not pets. Pet inventory, wait, pet inventory, is that it? Okay, never mind. I thought this was gonna allow you to put more pets down, but it's not. It's only for eggs. So you can hatch more eggs at a time now, but you can't use 13 pets. Okay, but either way, still you can put 8 of them down. Every 12 minutes you're getting 8 mutations. Each pet will do it 5 times per hour, so you're getting about 40 mutations per hour with just having those pets down. And then every hour you're also going to be getting more from just the event doing the thing. And even if you have other pets like T-Rexes, Spinosaurus, they will eat the mutation and spit it out, but you're going to be better off probably just putting 8 of the sprites down. But that's not all, because it goes even further. Back at the fountain, if we come in here to the rewards again, you can get it. Oh no, it comes in finally at tier 3. Tier 3 is your first chance to get it. It's only 1%, so it's going to be hard, but the pet shard Glimmering. Once you get to tier 5, you have a 5%, but that's still kind of low. But what this does, it just came out, so the wiki doesn't fully have it exactly correct yet, but it says every minute. We don't know how many, but it's probably going to be around the 10ish minute mark. It has a chance to go to a nearby fruit and apply the Glimmering mutation, so even more mutations. So if you get those Glimmering sprites, like I just showed you, every 12 minutes they'll do the mutation, and then you also get 8 of these shards. It's probably going to take a minute to get them, but if you get 8 of those, put the shards also on the Glimmering sprites. They're now doing 2 Glimmering mutations every so often, so you're going to be getting a bunch of Glimmering mutations. And then you come in here and you can just keep farming rewards over and over again. Like I said, you could do this, you fill it up level 5, and then with the points at the bottom left, you're going to be able to reset it. You don't have to spend Robux. And even if you don't have enough coins, say you want to spend the coins or the little thingies on the queen over here, whatever she is, on the upgrades, every 10 hours it still resets by itself. It's kind of insanely long. It's going to be a while until it gets reset, but every 10 hours you're going to be able to do it again without having to spend anything. But then once you have all of this done, once you have it already, 8 of them sprites down, all of the shards on all of the pets, you're going to be getting so many rewards. You're going to be farming seed packs. You're going to be farming eggs. You're going to have a bunch of chances to get this Aurora vine, however good this is, I have no clue. But then also this fairy targeter. This is going to be very useful if you're trying to get a specific plant with the mutation, because it's just like the lightning rod and stuff for like a night staff. You come to your garden. If I go to my gear, look, I have a night staff. If I go to place it down, well, I'm not going to place it down because I don't want to waste it, but lightning rod, it'll put it down, and then it'll have a radius, and then inside that little circle around the rod, it'll be more likely for lightning to strike right there. Same thing with the Glimmering. If you put it in an area, say over here, I need a sugar apple with the mutation, I'll put it like right in there, and then the fairies will be coming over here more than they will anywhere else. You're just going to be able to farm all of these rewards insanely fast. It just, I really need this to hurry this every hour, because it's going to take a minute to fully get it ready. Like I said, you're not going to get everything in an hour or two. You're going to have to grind normally before we can do that, but I literally just got my farm all set up. It took me a minute to set all this up, so hopefully I should start getting some stuff going on here. Also, if you didn't know, over at Sam, he now has a friendship thingy mabob as well, so you can come over here with food and you can actually feed to him and he'll get points. How much is going to give him? 1 point. Nice. I think it was because it was common. This one's prismatic or divine and has a Sam. I can't feed Sam for another 24 hours. Are you kidding? Well, make sure you feed him the right food before you have to. Okay, that was well, there's also these new event lanterns in here where you can craft with the recall wrench and apple and a few shekels, and you can teleport to the event. It's not like insane, like it's not that big of a deal to run to the middle of the map, but it's still going to be a little bit helpful, like the recall wrench teleporting over here, because there was supposed to be buttons at the top of our screen to let us teleport to the egg shop and the gear shop, but it's not there yet, so maybe that'll come next update. I don't know, but that is how you're going to grind everything in this event. Farm as much rewards as possible. Again, it's just going to be a grind. There's no way around it unless somebody finds some crazy method, and when they do, once I see it, I will make a video on it. Oh, also these guys, I forgot, they do spawn occasionally just around the map. You can come talk to him and then he'll go to your garden and he'll do one, so you don't have to wait every hour, I guess, but it's gonna be hard. I don't even know what does he mutate. It didn't even show me what he mutated. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go over there and look because it's gonna take me an hour to find it. But now we're all gonna be farming these events, and like I said, if something crazy comes out, some insane method, I'm gonna make a video on it as soon as I can. So if you want to see that, just hit the subscribe button and post notifications. Also, just so we can push for 20k because we're getting really close. And now I hope this helped any of you. But all right, I will see you in the next one, which will probably be in a few hours here. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.